Hey y'all, welcome back to what I'm on today and Happy New Year. Today, I think this is my first video of the new year. I'm gonna go over my luxury wish list, so stay tuned.
Thankful for this beat, thankful for my dad, man, he kept me from the street. Man, I'm thankful when I eat, thankful for my wife, thankful for my freak. When they saw each other last week.
Hey y'all, welcome back to what I'm on today. My name is Lakia Chanel and I talk about a little bit of everything. Handbags, luxury, contemporary, travel, all the things. So today I wanted to start off the new year with doing a luxury wish list. And I haven't done this in the longest time. I feel like it's in my brain, but I haven't like written it out there. Like I feel like manifestation happens. I think of something, I look at it for like 5 days, I forget about it, and then by the end of the year I've purchased it. So I wanted to go over some of the things that were on my wish list last year and what I have on my wish list this year. So last year I got a fair amount of things that were on my wish list. I really wanted a pair of Gucci loafers, specifically in this big GG print, and I was able to get them in 2023. I paid 670 euro for these when I got them on one of my Europe trips. I also wanted a pair of Hermes loafers, which I was able to get in my local DC location, and I think these were like 1,100 bucks. If you guys remember, maybe mid-year or early last year, I was going to be on my Hermes journey. That was very short-lived, but either way, I got these and absolutely love them. I also had a Birkin in the size 30 or 35, specifically in the Rose Japor color, on my mental wish list. I definitely did not think that I was going to get a Birkin last year, but I did, and I got this Birkin 35 in the color that I wanted, which was Rose Japor, and I ended up getting this at a great deal. I think I paid like $8,500 or $8,300 for this Birkin size 35. This bag was like a mental bag. This is one of the bags that I saw and was like, oh, I want this bag, and I was able to get it recently on my last trip to Europe of 2023, and this is the mini size Fendi Graffi with the shenanigans. Of course, I have to get the Zouk print because I need there to be logos all over. I don't know why, it just has to happen. I'm also going to throw this in the mix. Although some of these were not like wish list items from the beginning of the year last year, when I did see this bag, I definitely wanted it. So this is an old bag. I think it's been out for a year or two, and I just got it again on my last Europe trip at the end of the year in 2023. So I am going to add this, you know, to the list because I was intentional in saying, like, randomly, like, if I see this there, I'm just going to pick it up. And so this is a manifestation wish. I also really wanted the Lisa bag in the larger size by Brandon Blackwood. I had every opportunity to purchase that bag. I wasn't sure if I wanted it in brown or black. I think I ended up saying like I was going to get it in black because it literally was going to kind of replace the Valentino Roman stud bag that I sold this year. And I still haven't gotten that bag, and I don't know if I am going to get it. The black one is sold out now because it went on sale, which is when I should have gotten it, but I didn't. So I'm going to see. I do love that style bag. And it was going to replace the Valentino Roman stud, but also it kind of was going to take the place of the Chanel 19, which is a bag that is on my like forever wish list, which we'll go over as well. That bag is $495, the Brandon Blackwood bag. Okay, so those were the things that I wanted last year and that I did not end up getting. I would also say I wanted a Gucci bag last year. I didn't know what type of Gucci bag, but whenever I went into the Gucci store, I never saw anything that like spoke to me in a way that like was like, you need to pull the trigger on this. So I feel like a Gucci bag is like on the forever list. Like I want a bag from Gucci, but it's got to be like the right thing that kind of speaks to me. For this year, so for 2024, which is insane that we're in 2024, I have a short-ish wish list. I say short-ish because there are some things that are on my forever list that I'll go over with you guys that if I end up getting them this year, that would be great. And then there's some like targeted things that I would really, really like to have this year. So for the forever list, I really want a Chanel 19. You guys know that I have this Chanel 19 in the large size. I really want the leather version of this. I remember being so against the leather version because it was so slouchy, but I am feeling that vibe. So I think I would be open to, I really want a Chanel 19 in a cool leather color. Or, you know, again, if Brandon Blackwood comes out with a really cool Lisa bag in a color, or another brand comes out with a bag similar, I think that could potentially like take the place of me needing to get the Chanel 19 in leather. The Chanel 19 in leather right now, I think is like $6,700 or $6,400, which is insane because I paid $4,000. I think it was $4,600 for this bag. I also really want the Chanel extra large flat bag. It is a travel bag. I have wanted this for years and years and years, but it's never been prioritized. And you know how it is. Like back in my Chanel times when I was buying all Chanel, I wish I would have grabbed one of those. But it just wasn't the top of my priority. Now that I'm like so loving like big bags, I want that bag. There is another bag that I want to try out to see if it gives me the same vibe. And I hopefully am getting it for Christmas. So I will unveil that bag and I'll let you know if it's like giving me the same vibes that I'm hoping that it does. But that is on my forever wish list. I've seen them pre-loved between $7,000 and $10,000. I think that outside of like getting it from Fashion File, I think I would want to get it from like the boutique maybe, unless it's like ridiculous. I don't know, to be determined, but that's on the forever list. Also, a Birkin 30 is on the forever list as well. I think I would be open. I don't want another Birkin 35, but I really love the Birkin. It's like a older Birkin style, and it's the vibrato, and it has like all of these like pieces of leather, and I really love that bag. So I would be open to that one, which is the size 35, or I would be open to a size 30. I don't think that's going to be happening in 2024, but I don't know. Manifestation in this household is crazy, so it might indeed happen, but I would love that on the forever wish list. Also on my forever wish list is the trendy CC from Chanel. I want the gaudy one with the bar across the top. Again, another one that I wish I would have purchased before. It hasn't actually gone up that much ish. I think when I was loving it, it was about $6,000. I believe now it is about $6,900, which is a lot. So I would consider maybe getting it pre-loved from Fashion File. I'm not sure, but I also want it from the boutique. So if I am going to Europe again next year, so that might be an opportunity to like look at that bag and see like if I would be interested in grabbing it. But that's on the forever list. I am going to add one of these to my collection at some point. And those are the bags that are on the forever list. So if any of those bags happen to, you know, jump into the collection next year, you know, then it's good manifestation. Next year, I feel like targeted bags that I really want. I am really trying, guys. I am so addicted to buying handbags. In 2023, I really was like, oh, I'm going to be super specific about the bags that I want. I'm not going to get that many. And I was, for the most part, very specific about the bags that I wanted, and I got the ones that were thought out. I still think I purchased like 20 bags last year, or maybe 23 bags last year. So hopefully in 2024, I purchase a lot less. I really do want to get another booty bag in 2024. I want a multicolored one in mock croc. I have already planned out the colors that I want. So I am hoping that I will be able to get that made in 2024 this year. That bag should be around $750. I also want to get, in this size, another booty bag. I want to get an ostrich bag. I haven't decided the color. I kind of have an idea on the colorway that I would be interested in, but I do want a small size ostrich booty bag next year. The price of that bag, I believe, is going to be about $2,000, $2,100, something around that range. I also have on my list the MCM diamond tote. So this is a bag that I literally just saw like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, I need that bag. So I have a handful of MCM bags in my collection that like Vestos or like whatever their original print is, and so I am just loving that bag. I really, really want that bag, and that kind of brings me on like an MCM tear, because I also want the MCM Tracy shoulder bag in the medium size, which is the larger size. Or what has been on my wish list for a long time is the MCM Dauphine bag. I've had multiple chances to get it. I want the one in the MM size, the larger one. I think it retails for $3,800. This would be something that I definitely purchased like when I go to Europe, if I end up getting it. But I have wanted that bag for so long, and every time I've ended up buying something else, because I think, number one, my husband is like, the bag is lame, which, you know, it's neither here nor there, but like, it's always like, get this or something else, and the something else always ends up like winning out. So that is still kind of on the list. I've seen like the wear and tear and how the corners curl up. So for $3,800, I don't know. I might end up going for the MCM one, but to be determined. And the last thing that's on my wish list for now is the Coach Willis top handle. I had every opportunity to purchase this bag. I feel like this bag in the large size is on the site every once in a while, and it was just on the site. It was just for sale around like the Christmas time, and I want it in black. So I'm going to be just stalking the website. It's actually on sale right now for $346. It regularly retails for $495. So I am going to just be like stalking that down to the ground. I want it specifically from the boutique. I don't think I'm going to go to like eBay or Poshmark or anything like that for the bag. I think I'm going to get it like brand new at the store, but I was just thinking that that would definitely like close this gap for my black handbags. I don't have that many, but I don't have like a nice mid-range size. Like I have the YSL eye care tote, which is like the huge one. I have a small Chanel bag, the heart bag from Coach, which is another kind of small bag. And then I have the, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it down below, but it's like a denim black, very small tote bag from Coach. And then there's no like size that like fits lots of things in it. Like the tote can fit a decent amount of things in it. Hold on, let me show you what it looks like. So this is the tote. So it does fit like a decent amount of things in it. I want something that's big enough to fit my Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire, and this one does not. Like this, it hangs on the top. So I want something where I can just throw a whole bunch of stuff in there and I don't have to downsize it, but it's not so huge like the YSL eye care tote. So that's my wish list, guys. Those are the things that I got last year that were on my mental wish list and didn't get last year, and the things that are on my forever list, and the ones that I hopefully will get, or at least some of the ones that I will hopefully get for this this upcoming year, or this current year actually. Over the next couple of weeks, I will be doing the handbag collection. I'm gonna break it up into 3 videos. Right now I think I have like 138 bags or so. So I'm gonna break it up to all of my luxury bags, and then I'm gonna do all of my Coach bags, and then I'm gonna do all of my contemporary bags. So over the next like 3 weeks consecutively, I will have those videos out for you. As I'm doing those videos, I will be talking about the bags that I am going to be downsizing. I think we'll be doing that together because there's so many bags. I'm going to go through them as I have to go through them. So I think as I'm talking to you guys and showing you the bags and how much they cost and if I recommend them or not, I'll be talking about the ones that I will be letting go. So yes, I'm excited for the next couple of weeks. Thank you guys again. If you have any questions about my wish list items or anything else, do not forget to comment below. Of course, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.